Oh yes, it is Tsunami Trump Day Wednesday here at Occupy Democrats, and it's not just a tsunami headed towards California. It's actually one happening in the GOP as we speak right now. And what is it about? Well, for sure, it's regarding Trump, so it must be about money. Is it about money? Yes, it's about money in this breaking story because, we would never want to take away the candy store from our elected officials who are supposed to serve the public. Right, Mr. Trump, who's already made 40% of his wealth just off being president. I'm going to show you this breaking story in a few seconds. You got to see what just happened because God bless good old black glove fist waving January 6th Josh Hawley, who ran from the Capitol like a scared little baby, who keeps trying to push to make this correction amongst our elected officials. Take a quick listen to this first.
No matter when members of Congress trade individual stocks, you're going to have at least the appearance of corruption because it appears that they have information that the public does not have, and therefore the public loses trust in their government.
This is Charles Schwab. It's not just a company, it's actually an individual. And he made $2.5 billion today, and he made $900 million. That's not bad, because he's a financial.
Back in 2012, Congress passed the Stock Act, which was supposed to bring more transparency to the process and stop insider trading in Congress, and it didn't work.
Oh wait, there's more.
There are calls for North Carolina's senior U.S. Senator Richard Burr to resign.
A senator attended closed-door meetings and then traded in stock right after he learned that the pandemic was approaching the U.S. and would have a devastating impact on the economy.
And new data shows Representative Green bought stock in Lululemon, Dell, Amazon, and the parent company of Restoration Hardware last week, all of which were down about 40% because of President Trump's tariff threats. Stocks then surged after President Trump announced a 90-day pause on tariffs.
Burr was never charged, but after this most recent debacle, banning congressional stock trading has found renewed support, including from Democratic House Leader Hakeem Jeffries.
Sitting members of Congress cannot trade stock, period, full stop.
Senator Josh Hawley introduced a bill that would ban lawmakers and their spouses from trading individual stock.
We've heard members of Congress say this before, but there's a bipartisan bill to do that right now, and President Trump said he would, quote, absolutely sign it.
And while I don't believe Josh at all, he'll continue to try and make you think he cares.
Yeah, I hope so. Listen, Mike Johnson, I know, said after the president endorsed the stock trade ban, he said that he would move a stock trade ban in the House. You got a whole bunch of House Republicans and House Democrats.
Hawley might change the language of the legislation in order to gain some votes from Democrat members of the committee.
So we're going to give it another shot this year. I hope it'll pass, and I hope this is something the president can sign.
Those changes under consideration include covering the office of vice president and president with that individual stock ban on lawmakers and their spouses.
I've urged him to support it, so we shall see.
So in this breaking story, what really happened when they tried to pass this in the committee this morning? Take a listen to the truth of our senators. This breaking news. Hawley's stock trading ban sparks drama with White House. U.S. law to ban Trump from trading stocks is being opposed by the White House because, no shock, the White House is pressuring GOP senators to block a stock trading ban because the ban would also apply to the president and VP, Punchbowl News reports, drain the swamp. And as of today, Wednesday the 30th, while the committee meeting was going on, in quotes, disgusting, Republicans gang up on GOP colleague as he hits them over stock trades. Senator Josh Hawley, Republican from Missouri, got into it with Senator Rick Scott, Republican from Florida, on Wednesday during a hearing in the Senate Committee on Homeland Security and Governmental Affairs. At issue is Hawley's demand to pass legislation that would ban lawmakers from trading stocks. In the past, there have been accusations that lawmakers have inside information that enables them to profit from the purchase of sale of stocks. Punchbowl News reporter Max Cohen relayed the wild exchange between Hawley and a number of GOP members who ganged up on him. In quotes, let's be honest, this is a publicity show, claimed Senator Bernie Moreno, Republican from Ohio. I practice what I preach, claimed Hawley. I don't have individual stocks. I don't trade in stocks. I'm not a billionaire, unlike others on this committee. While Hawley made the comments in exchange with Senator James Lankford, Republican from Oklahoma, he was seated next to Scott, one of the wealthiest members of the U.S. Senate. Scott smiled to himself. He ultimately called the bill disgusting. You heard earlier on Josh Hawley say they'd tried this before. Yeah, this is DOA. This kind of legislation is dead on arrival, and that's exactly the point of where we are and have been in America for a long, long time on both sides of the aisle, but especially on the Republican side, which is why that Bill Burr issue was such a large thing. But the bottom line is, this is like Upton Sinclair's quote. It's very difficult to get a man to understand something when his salary depends on not understanding it. And that is what's going on with insider trading. It doesn't matter who it is. The bottom line is, you cannot get people to actually get elected to serve the public when so many of the rules, or more notably non-rules, actually just allow themselves legally to serve themselves. And until that gets changed, along with Citizens United, good luck changing the face of America. You guys stay frosty.